Dwane, speaking to Amir, he sounds like he's feeling all right and should be okay for this evening.
Okay, I'd be surprised if he can't go, but he went through a shoot-around this morning, so he'll be okay.
In situations like this, do you rely on the player as much as the trainers to tell you what his body's feeling?
Yeah, the trainers that sometimes have to protect the players from themselves, and I thought that's what we did yesterday. Amir wanted to practice, but they wanted to hold him out just to make sure he was ready for today. And again, right now, if you have a hangnail, we can't. You got to be able to go with a hangnail. So it's that time of year. Everybody, we need all hands on deck as much as possible, and that's Amir's ready to go.
This is kind of a weird stretch right now, so isn't it? You got 4 games in 13 days.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that we have 4 days off next week. We have a little unknown rule that we have to give players so many days off. And, we're close to the limit, so we're going to have to force some days in there, which hurts us. But we needed those practice days in the beginning of the year, but we're having to pay for them now, which is not an all bad thing.
Players talk about, or coaches talk about, the most important thing is taking care of bodies now. I know that cuts into prep time on the court, but just explain how important that is.
Well, it's huge. And one thing we've done is cut back on the amount of physicality in practice. As long as guys are giving it to us in the game, which they're doing, but we try to cut down on times where they're banging bodies, running their legs, and that type of thing. Just trying to save, because, like I said, freshness is just as important as anything else right now. Mental freshness as well as physical freshness. So we're trying to keep that in mind. And I go back to my Dallas days. We had an old team, and there's a lot of days we just walked on the court, and walked around, and moved around a little bit.